up, y'all? I'm Ariel, producer of Distortion and Static. Hey, what up? Welcome to another episode of Distortion and Static. Distortion and Static. It's your man, Ariel. It's your man, Ariel. We got a cool one today. I'm Prince Aries, creative director and producer of Distortion and Static as well. The idea of the show started in like 2001. I was in college, and Halo, who's also a part of Distortion and Static, me and him would kick it a lot at SF State. We went to SF State together. And the idea, we were both broadcast majors, we were TV majors and everything, and at the time, hip hop on TV was horrible. You know, it was a time when like everything that was hip hop related on TV to us was not worthy of being on TV. So we started doing something on public access. Aries was doing like graphic design and everything, so we had like all the tools we needed to make a TV show. We took out a student loan, bought a couple Macs, bought some cameras, built a studio in our garage, went on public access, and just made a TV show, man. We were in the scene in San Francisco. We're always at the open mics, the DJ battles, everything, the MC battles. So the first guests were just our folks, you know. So it'd be like One Way, you know, who was like killing the MC battles back in the day, or like our boy Gavin, T-Root, you know. So it'd be cats that were just killing it on Hate Street over at Rockin' Java or like at the Java House, you know. So we just like come through, you know, or we'll interview you. We'll just record what we see every week, you know, and we just put it on TV. And I think that's really what created the buzz. After we started on public access and got picked up to WB, we've seen probably like, I don't know how many other shows try to follow that and just fail.
I can think of at least five shows.
Yeah, they just come up, start on public access, and then they realize like, man, this is a lot of work. You know what I mean?
And you're not getting paid on public access.
Fail.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
And you're putting in so much work, working a job at the same time. So. You know what I mean? It's a lot of work, and it's you know, you have to be really committed to it.
Without all this new technology, like we wouldn't be able to build our own studio with just Home Depot lights. You know what I mean? We kind of started right when the whole like at-home videographer thing started, because we started on Final Cut 2, and Avid was still the industry standard. You know what I mean? And we couldn't afford Avid. You know, a whole Avid system. We were like, come on, you know.
Even motion graphics wasn't big, you know, on TV and stuff yet. So I taught myself After Effects, you know, all the motion graphics and everything. Yeah, that was a pretty new field too. So they weren't even teaching that in school.
Yeah,
but I've always been a big Prince Paul fan.
Hello, Prince Paul's the name.
As far as production, that's why I call myself Prince Aries.
Make the connection?
Just like production-wise, I've always liked him, and I liked what he did with like, he was just so versatile with Gravediggers and like De La Soul, like, so he's just a real versatile producer. Who else? I mean, Del, the Funky Homo Sapien, you know, stuff like that.
It's just me, myself, and I.
I wouldn't even say it's just a TV show. I would say it's a collective of graph artists, DJs, producers, graphic designers, writers that come together and form this community of hip hop, you know, and showcase it to everyone else and just bring something to the table where everyone could be a part of. That's what I say it is, but you know, we all have our own definition.
DistortionandStatic.com. You can also find us on like Facebook, MySpace, YouTube.
Yeah,
but really, DistortionandStatic.com will take you everywhere.
Yeah, it'll take you to our individual blogs and websites too. So, DistortionandStatic.com. Make that your starting point. Bookmark it. Shout out to all the members of D2S. Who are they?
They got Beats Me, Halo, got Star. And in the back end, we got Zach DeMundo, Jolene, Gavin, Mike, Tone Def.
That's the family.
Yeah, that's the extended family.
Yeah.